YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Foundation Week, where every day for 7 days I'm testing out a new foundation here on my channel. And today's foundation is so exciting. I'm just so excited to try out. It is the most expensive foundation that I have ever thought to buy, and I can't wait to share it with you. We're going to be testing out the Gucci Fini Natural Natural Finish Foundation. I am so excited. This baby's $68. You specifically requested me to try this foundation, and I thought, what not better day than to try it out today, because today I'm going to the ice castles in New Hampshire. So we're gonna wear this all day long. I'm talking about like over 12 hours. I'm gonna be checking in, and I will check in at the ice castle so I can show you guys like how amazing it is. If you haven't ever heard of it or seen it, just wait to be amazed. It is gorgeousness. So I'm super excited to be testing this foundation out, to be going to the ice castle. It's gonna be a good day. So I hope you're excited too. If you're new, hi, welcome, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos and the rest of Foundation Week. I will link a Foundation Week playlist up in an iCard so you can check out all the foundations that I've already tested out. And if you have any requests, you can always comment down below. And I always look and I always write them down, you guys. So definitely give me a comment if there's a foundation you're interested in. This is how my foundation reviews go. I test out the foundation all day long. I bring you in super close up to my face so you can see everything. I have dry, normal skin. I have these like lines up on my forehead that just bother me. We're gonna see if it's good for someone that has more mature skin, more lines. I definitely don't have a perfect texture. I'm also gonna check the flash. I'm gonna see if it transfers. We will be doing a mask test since I am gonna be at the ice castles. So we will be seeing how it works with how it lasts with the mask, how long it lasts in total. We're going to be testing it all, so get excited. I'm also going to be swatching this shade specifically. I have the shade 250O Fair Medium. We're going to be swatching this next to other foundations that match me, so that if you are trying to shade match, hopefully that is helpful for you. I got the shade 250O because it's a fair medium with olive undertones. I do have olive skin, and I was excited to see that Gucci had olive undertones in their line. So hopefully this foundation isn't too dark and it matches me. This retails for $68 on Sephora's website. It is the Gucci Debut Fini Natural Natural Finish Fluid Foundation. It's a natural finish liquid foundation developed for normal, combination, and oily skin types that provides a flawless complexion and can be worn in multiple ways. As medium coverage, natural finish. It says it's for normal, combination, and oily skin. I have normal dry skin. But I'll be using a good primer, so we'll see how it works with my skin. It's supposed to be a soft, focused powder technology, blurs the look of imperfections, large pores, and wrinkles. The polymer technology provides a transforming texture for effortless application, and the glycerin, a moisturizing humectant that provides skin barrier functions. It's free of parabens, sulfates, a bunch of other stuff. It's also vegan and gluten-free. It's supposed to be non-greasy, easy to apply, silky formula, feel lightweight, blur the pores, give you some good coverage. So I'm super excited. Really quick, I just want to mention, I don't know, I get questions about these things, but this little rattan, what are these called? Like little phone Bop It things. I always say Bop It, but I'm pretty sure it's not called Bop It. I got it from a small shop. I'll link the shop and the Instagram down below. It's so freaking cute. And my sunflower case I got from Amazon. I'll link that down below too. It was so affordable, and it protects my phone so good. I have the Pixel 4XL. So just in case you were wondering about like any of this, I will have that link down below. So in this line, Gucci does have 40 shades, which is really exciting. I love to see that. That I feel like they at least try to include as many people as they can. But let's go ahead and swatch this foundation next to other foundations that match me, and then let's start putting it on the face.
Okay, so here are the foundations swatched. That first swatch is the Gucci foundation in 250O. It is an olive shade, and next to it is the Dior Backstage foundation in 2WO, which is an olive shade. You can tell that they're like identical. The third swatch there is the NARS Soft Matte in Stromboli. The next swatch is the Huda Beauty Foundation Luminous Matte in Toasted Coconut. The next swatch is the Fresh Wear Foundation in Golden Beige. And the last foundation is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 220 Natural Beige.
So the primer I'm going to be using today, and the primer I've been using all of foundation week, is the Ciate Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. It's one of my favorite primers for dry skin because it works for any type of foundation, whether it's powder foundation or just regular foundation, cream foundation, stick foundation. It's just one of my favorites. So we already know that this foundation isn't necessarily geared towards somebody with dry skin. So keep that kind of stuff in mind, and make sure that you use a primer according to your skin type. So this is the one that I'm going to use. I will link it down below. On my right side here, I'm going to use a sponge. I'm going to use my e.l.f. sponge, which I absolutely love. Got like a little fleck here. And on this other side, I'm going to use my Cosmetics Loves a Foundation brush, because it's supposed to be a blurring foundation. And with foundations that claim to be blurring and perfect your skin, most of the time you get more of that effect if you use a brush, because you stroke down and that's what kind of gives you that blurred look. So that's just a little tip. My skin, ooh, this olive shade is beautiful. It's supposed to have a natural finish. Oh yes, it matches me. Oh, I love foundations that are olive because it's like, oh, such a perfect match. Oh my gosh, I am so excited now. This is gorgeous. If it doesn't oxidize, the color is, so there's one coat. It's definitely more like a light medium with the sponge on that first coat there. Which is fine. So I'm gonna go in with the sponge on my forehead. I am so excited, guys. Oh my gosh. I hope you've been enjoying this foundation week. The difference between this one and the other ones is that I've kind of almost had little vlog pieces where I show you my day and what I've been doing that day. And there's a lot of exciting things that have been going on so far this year. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. Wow, this really does look beautiful. I usually have foundation that kind of sinks into these lines, but so far it's looking good. Okay, I'm going to try with a brush on this other side. This brush only comes out in the month of October. It is a limited edition brush, and every year they come out with the same brush, just different packaging basically. So if you like this brush, this foundation brush, it's my favorite foundation brush ever. October, look out for it. Yeah, it's definitely medium coverage because I can still see little spots here, so maybe I'll try to add some and see if we can build it, but it didn't claim to be full coverage, so that doesn't bother me. Yeah, so this foundation definitely does blur. It blurs even on the sponge side. It did a good job of blurring my pores. I have pores here. Guys, this looks so good. And I know I'm not trying to be like dramatic. I am super excited to try the foundation, but I'm always going to be very honest and very brutal because this is a freaking $68 foundation. But holy moly, my lines, and I haven't even set this on my forehead, look so smooth. It's blurring those lines more than I've ever seen a foundation blur my lines. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to set this foundation. It probably could have set itself if I didn't use such a hydrating primer, but because I did use a really hydrating primer, I can definitely feel it's a little bit tacky. So I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is what my makeup looks like now that I have set it. Oh my gosh, my forehead though, like my forehead. I have been using the Oya patches, the silicone patches, so that could have helped. I'll link that video up in an iCard if you're interested in those, that really have helped minimize my my forehead lines. But oh my gosh, my forehead looks so smooth and like perfected and blurred. Holy crap. Okay, so now I'm going to spray this side of the face with the MAC Fix Plus. I've been doing that every single day of foundation week, every single foundation. This is why I spray it, so you guys can see. Oh, how gorgeous it looks. So let me bring you in really close so you can see what it looks like, and I'll tell you kind of my initial thoughts on it at the moment. But the first thing that I noticed is how blurred my forehead lines are. Just how it really kind of went over top and minimized them and didn't go inside of the lines. So it looks really smooth. I can say that their claim to be a very blurring foundation, even with wrinkles, I think could be true. This is a very, very smooth foundation. And don't forget, when I used it on my forehead, I even used a sponge. So it looks very, very good and very smooth. I do think that it's just a medium coverage. If you have a lot to hide, it's not gonna hide those things as far as like dark spots. But I did build it up on this side, and it built up to like a high medium coverage. So it's nice. This is definitely gonna be more of a full coverage foundation if you don't have as many like dark spots like I do, and you don't have as much to hide. This might be a little bit more full coverage for you. It does have a natural finish. It felt like it was one that would dry down on its own, that I could wear that way if I hadn't used the primer that I used underneath. But so far, so good. Even though it doesn't claim to be for someone that has dry skin, it didn't cling to any of my dry patches, and it's looking so bomb. Like, it's looking the way you expect a very expensive foundation to perform. It looks like that on my face right now. I do love how it looks on the side that I sprayed. I feel like that just looks even better. And I always think that though. I have dry skin, so setting sprays are a must if you have dry skin. So yeah, those are my initial thoughts. I will show you how this looks in natural lighting. Another thing is, I do think this is the perfect match for me. I do have an olive undertone, very, very beautiful, and it did not oxidize whatsoever. So that's really good. So I will be checking this foundation in natural lighting and doing a flash test, and then I'll check back with you guys at the 5-hour mark, and I'll take you along with me throughout the day, showing you really close-ups as well as what we're doing at the Ice Castle. So I hope you guys are excited. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. I'm gonna have more pictures over there, and TikTok. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
So excited right now. Okay, so this is what my face looks like in natural lighting. It is a beautiful sunny day, which is perfect. So this is what it looks like. So you did a good job of covering this. I think my face looks great, so I'm super excited, you guys. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Okay, we're heading to the ice castles. Are you guys excited? Yeah! It's gonna be so cool. Yeah. Check out my shades, you guys. This is... Okay. All right. Autumn's so excited. She's all yelling back there. But they match my blue outfit, so we're gonna take these. And I'm being super extra because I got my Gucci belt on for my Gucci foundation. Did you know I'm wearing a Gucci foundation right now? What do you think about that?
That's awesome.
How much do you think it cost?
Well, if it's Gucci, it's gotta be expensive.
How expensive do you think?
Foundation, probably $100.
Ooh, that would be expensive. It's $68. So it was a deal. But here we go. It's 2.5 hours away from where we live. But this is how my makeup's looking so far. I mean, it's getting dewier and dewier, which is kind of exciting. But we'll have to see how it works with the mask. But so far, it looks really good. What do you guys think? Look at my mask, guys. So freaking cute. And my foundation so far. I'm checking in, and the foundation is doing pretty good. It's kind of rubbing off now on my mask. It doesn't look that bad. That's good. It's like 5 or 6. Nothing on my mask, so that's good. We just got done at the ice castles. It's like 6:30. And we're gonna head out to eat and then drive home, and then I'll check in. But from the looks of it, I didn't see a lot of makeup on my mask, so that's good. That was fun though, super fun. Oh my gosh, we just got home. It is so late. It is like almost 12, and I'll show you how the foundation looks. How it looks. You can see it's kind of like rubbed off a little bit. I was kind of like sleeping in the car, and I wore my mask for a long period of time. But this is after 15 hours of wear. I wore this baby for 15 hours. I am so stinking impressed with it. I just can't believe it lasted so well. When I look at my mask, it like has some makeup on it, but just a very small amount. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's like mask proof, but it's definitely a foundation that works, that does pretty well with a mask compared to other foundations that I've tried, which is amazing. And I'm just so freaking impressed. It just looked so good, especially for having dry skin and it claiming to not be for someone with dry skin. I felt like it did very, very well. Again, I did use a good primer, but it looked so good, so skin-like, so smooth, so beautiful. I love the olive shade. I think it's gorgeous. And it gave me medium coverage. I was able to build it in certain spots. It didn't have a flashback. It didn't seem to transfer except for on the mask. And it did really well, like when I was hugging my husband, like kissing my kids. So I really, really like the foundation. For a Gucci foundation, I think that it definitely met my standards for how good a foundation that's that expensive should be. I'm super impressed, you guys. So I don't know, you tell me what you think of how it looks on my skin. Comment below. I loved it. I had so much fun at the ice castles. You guys need to check it out. They have a couple of locations. I went to the New Hampshire one, and it was just so cool, so chill. There was like spots where you could sled, there were like tubing spots, slides for adults, for kids, all ages, cool tunnels. It was just really kind of laid back and just a cool experience, like a cool thing to go see. And it's nice to go. We went at 4:30, so we could be there during the day, but then as the sun went down, we could see the lights and like just all the cool colors. It was just really awesome. So we had a great day. We had a great trip. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and to come back tomorrow for another foundation video. I love you, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye.